Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down when he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On play action, Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's Otten in motion. They'll stay on the ground. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
2nd and 10.
No touch. Anyway, 63. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Deontay Banks on the coverage.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Philadelphia. We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it, but no gain at the full. Now a 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A 21-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Tracy now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on.
Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
On the race.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
3rd and 1.
Let's go. Pass to 60.
They show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now, this looks like a design run. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big play that time on 4th and 1. 61 yards. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. 10-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment.
Ready,
Well,
break.
a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 19. Traffic. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Go. Ready, ready.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Play action. Here's Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. On play action, here's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Hurts will try it again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. The timing and accuracy like that leads to 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run with the man out for 2. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle.
19 Tiger.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go. 18. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. Less than 2 minutes to play in this 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues.
We got it. Cup 19. Ready. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that. He's a couple yards short of the 1st down, a gain of 13. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a give up the middle, and it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Warriors 70.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Now the extra point. He gets it to go. And And the Giants are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. This one complete right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Crowd left Yanni. 63. Crowd left Yanni.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
That's 65 Cats, 65 Panthers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Tracy now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Khalil Mack. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year.
Kevin Pirates. Kevin. Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
Hold it,
13.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. This young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard
Ready?
Travel start on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
at the 29-yard line. A 7-yard
From
pickup.
29. Here's second down and 3.
Let go.
They'll stick with him again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Okay, ready? Warrior 70. Here we go. Set. Hut, go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. 15 yards through the air. First down, Giants. First down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
47-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Viking 18. 18, Rattler, 18.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Ready, ready.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Pep, 19, Lion.
Hey, we gotta push it up, we gotta push it up, we gotta push it up.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Taken in, and he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after after the catch, he gets enough to move the chain.
Come on.
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Shot.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
70 line. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
And the Giants, first down.
70 range.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Faster. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Right here.
They'll look to throw again. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 25-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. Back to the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But it looks like the Eagles are able to corral it. So Philly will retain possession. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Now Hurts fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And the Giants come up with it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
19.
Throwing now from the gun. Forced to his right. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but that is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From 31, here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 55 yards on the game. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give to Barkley, running right, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that line. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. He'll take it at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Open man, the tight end straight down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake, Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. From the 22 now, here's second down and 4.
At the 22-yard line.
Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. On the ground, here's Tracy. Picked up of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
60, 19, Lions.
Back to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First down 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he will dive forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 9.